Happy rails to you. Welcome back, my friends. Happy rails to you. It's good to see you again. Thanks for watching my channel and the videos. Sometimes they go real fast and sometimes they're slow. Happy rails to you. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone. It's GMan, My World 67. Welcome back. Well, I decided to go ahead and start to work on this 23743 American Flyer maintenance car. So we're going to take it apart and see if we can find out what's going on with it. Having a little trouble with my right hand today, but it's not serious. Got tiny screws and washers, or nuts rather. Can't get my needle nose out, but these fit down in there, so I like to use them better or more. Just getting hold of it. They're so thin. Oh, they had a double nutted. For one reason or another. Why, I don't know. This other nut I can't seem to get hold of. The whole thing is turning, so gotta try to get hold of it. If I can get it started. It loosen up enough for me to get hold of more than of that thin nut. Thin nut. Yep. Now I see this body, it's got some couple of cracks in it. So they may have put some, the way this is acting, they may have put some glue that got terribly close to the screw. There we go. Should be almost out. Doesn't want to cooperate no matter how you do it here. There we go. A little bit longer screw. So my guess is at some point in time, somebody went in and worked on it. We have the remains of an old spider there. Alrighty. Now this is the first time I've ever torn one of these apart. As I said, I had always wanted one, and apparently I had gotten one at some point in time over the last few years, and got boxed away, and I didn't know I had it. And till after I got this one came, and I was going through the box looking for something else, and I found the 1998, and I found this, or I found that one, not this one. I found that one, And so I cleaned it up and oiled it, and it got it going. It just was dirty. But I forgot I even had it. And so I had bought this one, and it came. And so we're going to see what we can do. Now, this has some rust on the outside of the motor, which really doesn't hurt anything, but we're going to see what we can do to just kind of clean it up some. The overall, the motor's a little dirty, but it doesn't really look too bad. I am kind of concerned about this particular I can't tell. Looks like this one, yeah. This particular point or brush, if you will. So that is kind of dirty. And it's kind of short. So I'm going to see if I've got a couple of brushes that are working that. Let's see. All right. Clean that up just a little bit. It's sitting for a long time. This is not a notch brush, so I'm going to have to put a notch in it. All right, so that's one side. This other brush doesn't look too bad. But I think we're going to go ahead and change it to there we go. Now this is the spring load bushing. This one is. So I'm going to file this notch down on the end of it, or this shoulder down on the end of it. I'll file the shoulder down, and then I am going to notch it like I did the other one. Now this is what you can do if you don't have the right brush, as long as it's long enough and it's the right dimension or circumference around. I don't have it flat enough. Get a little flatter. There we go. And just take the side of your file and just go back and forth, applying a little pressure till you get a nice notch in there, just to hold your spring, the end of your spring. So that it'll put pressure up against it. Get a little more tension on the wire. And clean up that brush dust. Okay. As I said, overall, the motor itself looks pretty good. This brush here, spring. There. Now the armature does need clean, but I'm not going to pull the armature all the way out to clean it. What I am going to do though is spray a little alcohol on our Q-tip. And clean this armature up some. Yeah. Let's see if we can get rid of this a bit. Check these wipers on the wheels. Oh yeah. Wipe down these wheels a little bit. They don't look really cruddy, like they've got a lot of crud built up on them. They do have a little, looks like oil and dirt built up on them a little bit. We'll just clean that off. We just want to test it now and see if we're getting any continuity at all. Compared to what we were getting, which was nothing. All right, this is take it back apart. And we have a problem with this spring on this side. And this, we've got to take off this plate. Or at the very minimum, loosen it up. I think we can just take out screw on one side. But this screw here, this spring, is going to be a problem. The way that we can, there's two ways that we can try to not having a spring to replace it right now. There's two ways we can fix it. Either one could be temporary, permanent, or one more permanent than the other. And that is to solder the spring in place. And of course, later on, replace the spring, have to be desoldered, which is more trouble than sometimes soldering it to put it together. So, but that's where we're at. So we're going to attempt to do that. As soon as the soldering iron gets hot. Be back in a minute. Okay. And my clip popped off. The spring popped back around. Still warm, still warm. Yeah, I'll put a little more solder on it. Let it cool down again. I'm going to look for the brush. Give me just a second. Okay, we found it. Now, this still doesn't have the amount of tension that it should have. But hold on. Okay, so I could bend that spring a little more and get a little more snap in it. Okay, now hopefully we've got both springs in. Put this in so that it goes. Well, while we've got it out, let's put a little bit of this old-fashioned geared lube in there that I've got. getting these back in their proper places. Kind of touchy. Sometimes they go right up there and go right on. Sometimes they don't. It's one of those times. There we go. That should work better now. Had a wire in the way. Just doesn't want to. It's in place. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm trying not to, and that's hard, not to disturb your springs. Getting this. Once you get this back side hooked, the front side is just supposed to go right on. But the problem is now the back side's not hooking up like it's supposed to. And once again, brush fell out. We might have to get a larger brush. Yeah, some reason or other, this is not going back as far as it should. There it goes. And I must have inadvertently not set this where it needed to be. This side here is just not catching. I don't get it. What's keeping that from... Should be absolutely nothing keeping that from going back. There. Gotta have it on the track. See if we can get a wider angle there. Runs just great. Okay. All right then, guys, we're gonna stop this video right here. I was gonna go ahead and go on with it, but as of right now, it's a 64-minute video. So we're gonna go ahead and stop it right here and shorten it quite a bit, and do part 2 as we put the body back on, and we'll run it again, and I'll tell you about some of the imperfections of the shell. And you'll get to see it actually run again with the shell on it. So the second half of this film is just going to be a little, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30, but we'll see. But as of right now, I appreciate you guys watching. And as always, remember, God loves you, and that Jesus is Lord. And remember, we love you too, and happy rails. Until next time, this is GMan signing off. And this has been a Catzilla production. All right. See you in part 2. Bye-bye.